Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT TV studio, I'm your host, Jaden Alisi. There will be a mandatory meeting for any current 9th, 10th, or 11th grade boy or girl who is interested in trying out for the JV and varsity golf team in the fall. The meeting will be held on Wednesday, May 11th at 7:40 a.m. during Wildcat time in room S207 in the senior high. Information about summer opportunities, tryouts, and the upcoming season will be discussed. If for some reason you are unable to attend the meeting, you should see Mr. Ria in room S207 in the high school. This Thursday, the SAD Club will be sponsoring a safe driving event from 8:30 to 2 o'clock outside in the parking lot. The PADUI Association Safety Bud will be there, which is a car that has been custom engineered to demonstrate the loss of control one would experience if operating a motor vehicle while in an impaired state. Students with a valid driver's license will be able to drive the Safety Bud. Your driver's license will have to be presented before you are able to drive. Learner's permits will not allow the individual to drive the Safety Bud. However, you can be along for the ride as passengers. St. Vincent Prevention Projects will also be here for all students to try out their impaired driving pedal carts. The SAD Club and Avidum will also have various activities for you to participate in. All students are invited to stop by throughout the day to participate, win prizes, and get a free ice pop. Last Friday, Greater Latrobe Nets held a job fair in the gym. Reporter Adina Prue had a chance to talk to some of the employers about opportunities available for students.
I'm here at the Greater Latrobe Career Fair where students can look at different careers and summer employment opportunities. So why did you put on the job fair this year for high schoolers?
So we put on the job fair this year for high schoolers because we know that there's a lot of opportunities right in our own backyard for employment, and we know that a lot of employers in our backyard are currently hiring, and there's so many great jobs out there that our students can take advantage of. We really wanted to showcase that today. So fortunately, we had a ton of employers willing to come and showcase those opportunities for our students, and we hope the students take advantage of them today.
I'm here at the Panera table, and we were wondering, why do you encourage high schoolers to work for you?
Oh, well, I've been working with Panera since I was 16 while I was in high school. I'm now 19. They are super flexible with hours. It is very nice for food service, no fryers. We're not open super late. Better than many other food service jobs in my opinion. They've been really flexible with me, and it's just been a great experience working here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here at the Texas Roadhouse table at the career fair. So what are the benefits at working at Texas Roadhouse as a high school student?
As a high school student, we like to have a lot of fun. So fun is always a plus when you're a student because school's hard. And we have super flexible schedules. We can work around sports, academics, senior trips, all that fun stuff. We also have super good bread, and you get to eat as much bread as you want every time you're on the shift. Fresh baked bread doesn't get any better than that. Plus, you get a 30% discount for you and 5 friends every time you come to eat.
I'm here at the Smale table. So what does your business have that might interest high school students to work for you?
Well, this is the second year in a row that we have had an incentive for students that are going to be going to college in the fall. If they work for us for full time all summer long, they receive $1,000 towards their college expenses such as books, meal plans, parking, things like that. And if you work part-time for us, you have $500 coming to you whenever you go to school, and you're always welcome back on your breaks to work for us part-time while you're home for a couple days or a week, and we feel as though that's a really good advantage we have, or incentive for the students.
Okay, I'm here at the Air Force table, so what are the benefits of going into the Air Force after high school?
Well, it depends. If you want to go to college, the Air Force is the best branch where they're going to take care of the people the most. They'll pay for schooling, housing, and food. So whatever you want to pursue, they'll take care of you and plant the seeds for all that. So.
What summer opportunities do you offer for high school students?
We offer a plethora of opportunities over the summertime, including volunteering at our events, volunteering with the youth in our programs, and also just fundraising, as well as internships and just seeing what we do in the office on a daily basis and kind of helping us with administrative tasks, but as well as seeing the social work side of working with our clients.
Reporting for WCAT TV, I'm Adina Prue.
Thanks, Adina. We go to the McKenna Yahtzee for the 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we expect a high of 73 and a low of 44 with sunny skies. Tomorrow we're looking at a similar weather with more sun, a high of 76 and a low of 48. Finally, on Thursday, expect to see partly cloudy skies with a high of 79 and a low of 56. That's a 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, McKenna. All prom attendees will have the option to purchase professional pictures from Timeless Expressions Photography. Order forms for pictures can be picked up in the main office. The order form is also available on the school website. The photos will be taken in the CSC before the Grand March. Now we'll take a moment to look ahead to the future of the Greater Latrobe School District. Here's reporter Lily Haverly with the story.
With nearly 8 years beyond the national average since a major renovation was completed, the district is anticipating the need for an integrated and comprehensive strategic plan for the full modernization or reconstruction of the district's schools. The Future DLSD project has been enacted in order to more heavily focus on what does and doesn't work for our education as students. Now focusing on redefining and modernizing our facilities, there are many changes to be put into motion. The mission of our district is to equip and inspire all students who want to be lifelong learners as well as responsible, productive members of the global community. To assist in meeting the vision of providing a future-focused education, the district is embarking on a process to redefine and modernize its educational facilities.
Well, where we learn matters, and always in trying to incorporate the future of education into our buildings and making sure that our buildings meet the needs of the students and the staff. We always take a look at our facilities and how we can make things better in the built environment, but also how our buildings hurt or help how we deliver education. So it's kind of an ongoing plan. It's been in discussion for many, many years, and hopefully this will set a nice roadmap for the future.
In order to create a more community-driven plan of action, there are 2 groups to help focus on the curriculum and delivery of education and how that will impact our facilities for the district. A community team composed of parents, community members, higher education partners, district staff, and administration, as well as a student team composed of approximately 30 students in grades 5 to 12.
It's something that our goal as a district is to have this be really community-driven and supported. We've had our first community forum about a month ago. We'll have 2 more of those, which everybody can come and attend. We have a very community-driven process with our educational visioning program and plan there, and also a community advisory team, which will be happening later in the year as far as looking at different options and what may be the solutions to meet those needs that we have.
I consider it an honor because the teachers and some staff members chose the kids that can be on it, and I just think it's cool that I get to collaborate with the administrators and other students, especially the underclassmen, on what the future of our school is going to look like.
Throughout 2022, there will be a high level of engagement from various stakeholder groups of the district to discuss options and provide feedback for refining community values, parameters, and preferences pertaining to the Greater Latrobe Schools facilities. A final master plan will be presented to the Board of Education.
We met one time last month and we just kind of laid the foundation and talked about the basics of what the school could look like in the future. We reviewed some of the other schools that were recently renovated and we saw pictures of what it looked like, and then we have another meeting in April, and then we have one more, the last one in May, to discuss what this school could look like.
If you would like to learn more or give your own input, you can visit futuredlsd.com for more information. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Lily Haverly.
Thanks, Lily. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Emma Santoro with What's Cooking.
What's cooking, Latrobe? It's Tuesday, May 10th, and cooking up in the mainland is popcorn chicken, zesty curly fries, a banana mini loaf with green beans. In the sandwich line, there are hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and chicken patties. In the pizza line, there is homemade cheese and pepperoni pizzas and 3 Max cheese sticks. In the salad bar, there are fresh salads and deli hoagies. The soup of the day is chicken dumpling. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Emma. We now go to Emily Sweeney for the Wildcat Sports Report.
Thanks, Jaden. Tonight, the boys lacrosse team travels to Penn Trafford for a game at 7:30. The girls lacrosse team goes to Mount Lebanon for a game at 8. And at 7:30, the boys volleyball team has a home game against Penn Trafford. Here's a video Vinny Odo made for the team. Good luck to all of our teams. That's all for Wildcat Sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Emily. Are you interested in making extra money after school? The GLSD Facilities and Operations Department is looking for students to do light custodial work after school Monday through Friday for 2 to 4 hours a day. The hourly rate is $9.50 per hour. You will be working alongside our full-time custodians, which should lead to a full-time summer job or even full-time custodial position at GLSD after graduation that would include benefits, paid vacation, and sick days. If you have your own transportation, you will have the opportunity to choose to work at any school in our district. Duties would include, but are not limited to, event setup, dusting, sweeping and cleaning floors, collecting and taking out trash. If interested, please submit a letter of interest to Mr. Kurt Thomas, Director of Facilities and Operations and Planning at kurt.thomas@glsd.us. Please stop by the guidance office with any questions. We'll be back after this message.
Prom Spirit Week will be going on May 9th through the 12th. Monday is College Day. Wear your favorite college gear. Tuesday is Dad Day. Dress like a dad. Wednesday is Teacher Day. Dress like your favorite teacher. And Thursday is Spirit Day. Wear your favorite Wildcat gear.
Now here is Ariel Teppert with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Latrobe. Today in Headline News, First Lady Jill Biden has visited Ukraine on Mother's Day, marking a rare solo trip for the spouse of a sitting president into an active war zone. Biden crossed the border from Slovakia on Sunday after visiting a processing center to meet with refugees. She spoke with Ukrainian First Lady Olena Zelensky, who had not appeared in public since the start of the Russian invasion. Next up, the State Department said it is closely monitoring the investigation of what left 3 Americans dead at a Bahamas Sandals resort and a 4th hospitalized. Bahamas Acting Prime Minister Chester Cooper said the bodies of 1 woman and 2 men were found on Friday at the Sandals Emerald Bay Resort. A separate woman was also airlifted to Princess Margaret Hospital. Everyone is devastated by this tragedy. Lastly, a group of smash-and-grab robbers targeted a Virginia eyeglass store outside of Washington, D.C., stealing more than $20,000 in merchandise. A video was released showing multiple display cases shattered, with the men picking through the glass to take the merchandise. Employees are seen standing back as the men take the items. That's all for Headline News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT-TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. Please stay tuned for the Keystone Exam Code of Conduct for Test Takers.
The Code of Conduct for Test Takers. Do listen to, read, and follow all directions given. Ask questions if you do not understand the directions. Read each question carefully, especially multiple-choice items that ask for the best answer. Also, be sure to read any open-ended items carefully before responding. Be careful when marking your answers so that you do not skip spaces or fill in wrong sections. Make sure to completely fill in the bubble for the answers you select and completely erase any answers you change. Keep your eyes on your own test. Try to answer each test item. Check that you have completed all test items in the test section before closing your test booklet or submitting your final responses online. Report any suspected cheating to your teacher or principal. Do not have notes in your possession during the test. Have any unapproved electronic devices such as cell phones, smartphones, smartwatches, and etc. in your possession during the test. You may have an approved calculator, if applicable, during the test. Share a calculator with others. Use the bubbles in the answer booklet to either eliminate possible incorrect answers or possible correct answers by making marks in the multiple bubbles and erasing. Mark only the bubble for the correct answer you have chosen. Talk with others about questions on the test during or after the test. You may discuss the testing process or issues of concern with your parents or guardians. Take notes about the test to share with others. Leave an online test session until the session is complete or until instructed to do so. Use social media to post information about the test or test items.